Hi, this is Mary with Guinea Hill Soap, and I'm all out of sugar scrub, so I figured I would show you guys a little bit about how I make my Duel lye cream soap. Really old-fashioned way of doing it. Probably 90% of what you find on the market as far as whipped soaps are detergent-based, synthetic detergents, which I don't prefer because they can be a little bit more drying, and I like to stick with just your oil and lye water, saponification, and you get soap. So it's a little trickier than just whipping up a base and your KitchenAid mixer and adding scent. Whipped cream soaps are higher in steric acid. You can either use straight steric acid, or you can use a variety of butters that have higher steric content. There are two lyes. Sodium hydroxide, which is used to make the bar soaps, and potassium hydroxide, which is used to make the liquid soaps. So for some specialty soaps, I actually mix the lyes together and use a percentage of each. So for my shaving soaps, I use both lyes, and what this does is it makes the soap easier, I guess you could say easier to lather. It whips up a nice foamy finish to the soap. It doesn't usually harden as hard as a sodium hydroxide soap, so it's always going to have a little bit of give to it. And I guess I'm just going to measure out the oils and pour the lye and get going. Okay, so my oils are almost done melting. There's a high steric content, I think 37% for this recipe, and I have my little coffee warmer I keep on the side. When I make my normal hot process soaps, I usually add a superfat to the end of the cook, and in this case the whipped cream soap has a steric acid and a vegetable glycerin superfat. So I'm going to get that melted as well, and I'm going to pour the lyes. Okay, so I'm not going to show you my whole entire evening, but one of the other reasons why I love making hot processed soap is because while that lye is cooling down a bit, and while those oils are finishing with their melting process, I'm going to head over to the sewing machine because I have some hot packs to sew and I have some scrubbies to crochet. And then I will be back here and show you how it gets put together. I like to strain my lye water. You can see already that's an effect of the potassium hydroxide. A normal sodium hydroxide solid soap is not typically going to do that, but this is perfectly normal for a cream soap. We're going to bring it up to emulsion, which again is a little tricky with the Duel lye soap because, well, look what I'm dealing with. It has a tendency to look like it's further along than it is. Okay, so that is just about done. I'm gonna cover it and let it sit for about 15 minutes and let it just meld together. Make sure that it's cooked all nice throughout. That came to a cook super fast because I had the oils so hot. Like I said, when I'm having to melt down the steric acid, it requires a higher melting point, and that actually moves this type of soap along a little bit. Okay, so this looks done. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the superfat. Now you have to remember that your steric and glycerin needs to be pretty hot, and the soap batter is still pretty warm. So it needs to be thoroughly melted because there's no way steric is gonna melt after the fact. It's just too hard to melt. So we're gonna mix that in. Thank you for watching this short video on making cream soap. This is step 1 of a multi-step process. This is making the actual soap base, which can then be turned into whipped cream soap. It can be turned into sugar scrubs. It can be used as shaving soaps. You can add clays, various scents, obviously. And this is the first step. So we are going to let our cream soap rot, as they say, or cure, and just set it aside and forget about it. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day. I just wanted to show you, I have a little bit of the cream soap here on my finger, and as you can see, I already started doing this, but I just wanted to show you the amount of bubbles from just that little bit of soap as I'm rinsing out my my water, my lye pitcher here. And I can probably tell you right now it's going to be never-ending bubbles. And that's before it cures. Usually as soaps cure, they produce more and more bubbles. So pretty proud of that.